see you. Going around a sharp bend at the moment. I'm Alan. I own a 45-foot narrowboat, have an interest in industrial heritage, transport and technology, and invite you to join me as I cruise, repair and maintain my boat, and visit events and places of historic interest. It's a very cloudy day today. A little bit of a breeze, not cold though. Continuing onwards from the previous episode, our final destination is now very close, but first we have to pass through Snarestone Tunnel. It's quite pleasant through here. We're doing a lot of twists and turns, which is very difficult to show you. But the last few bridges we've been turning this way and that. When I look straight across I can see the next bridge, but I'm bending round to the left, then I've got to bend to the right to get there. Another boat on the move towards the bridge. I think we're closer. What do you think, sweetie?
So it's close, isn't it?
I think we're closer.
Closer.
Always awkward when you come to a bridge and you see another boat the other side. I think without a doubt we were closer on this occasion. I've sped up. That should show that I'm moving, not stopped. Taking it nice and easy at the moment. We've noticed that nearly every bridge, certainly the more northerly we've gone, has got a bench by it, you know, a seat where people can rest up, which is very nice. Ooh. Are you with someone? Oh, well, yes, I mean, you've got... Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're all right.
You're okay?
Big shallow this side.
Oh, right. Thanks for waiting. It sounded like a mooring pin had fallen over or something like that in the front of the boat. He said he's okay. I asked if he was okay. So, moving again. They're moving again. I made a remark to Sally a little bit earlier that I could see that it's quite shallow up here. It's the first boat we passed for a long while, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quiet, isn't it? Compared to yesterday.
On our right, we're just passing Shackerstone station, which is the terminus and headquarters of the Battlefield Line steam railway. I can't show you anything because it's all hidden from view, but I can just see a roof through there. As I said earlier, the railway isn't running today, so I can't get any film of it in action. It's a great shame, but there you go. We're coming now onto the Shackerstone Aqueduct, I think. Sally's got the book, is that right? Shackerstone Aqueduct? I can see this is running over a river. By looking down, I could just about see the water. Looks quite pretty ahead. You can see a cottage, then the canal bends round to the right. Difficult to see the towpath. There's another bench here.
Oh, some of them. Oh, family. There's a nice boat for you.
That little one there. There's a sheep over there.
What a lovely curve. You can see why everybody wants to moor along here, can't you?
You hiding, boy? Just about to go under Bridge 53. On my right is a dismantled railway. That's a car, not a boat. Just passing a winding hole here. Blowing up a bit at the moment. That scratching is Reggie actually. Must want something. He's been brought up on deck. Seems as though he was after some company. We're just over 3 miles from our destination now. Hello. Hello. That was a surprise, wasn't it?
It was lovely to see your family.
Very narrow through here. Sally's enjoying a plum. I'm suddenly taller because I've stood on my step so I can look ahead. There's quite a large branch across the canal, but there is room to squeeze alongside it. We're now about a mile from the end of the canal. Before we get there, we've got to go through Snarestone Tunnel, which is 250 yards. That's only wide enough for one boat to go through. As we go through from this end, the roof of the tunnel lowers down towards the far end. so that will be interesting. Just going under Bridge 59. We're just coming up to where the railway used to cross the canal. It's quite evident from the old abutments. There you have it. We can now see Snarestone Tunnel ahead, so we'll be there very shortly. Can't see if any boats are coming through. It's just going out of sight as we go around the bend. Still a little way to go yet. The tunnel is very close now. It's slightly askew, so I can't see straight through it, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'm going to slow right down as I get close to it, just in case there is a boat coming. I'll switch my headlamp on now. Could do with a more powerful headlamp. I have bought one, but I haven't had time to fit it, and I'm not sure that it's quite the right one to use.
What's it say? Look out for Lewis. I think get out and carry
No, I
it
don't
over
think
the
canoe is
top.
so allowed.
Well, it hasn't got a red sign, a red line around it, look.
We're just going into a dark hole, just cannot see if there's a boat coming. Looks clear. This is a bit of an odd tunnel, this one. I think it's kinked in the middle, so you don't see the end arch. Taking it very easy. As I said earlier, it's only 250 yards long, so it only takes a few minutes to go through. I had thought it was straight. I'd obviously forgotten that little snippet of information. I can now see the arch of the end portal. So it sort of bends in the middle of the tunnel. You enjoying the experience?
Yeah, it's great.
Jolly good.
Crooked tunnel.
We're more than halfway through now. I have speeded up a bit. The front of the boat is about to pop out. Here we go. And there you have it, Snarestone Tunnel. We're here virtually at the end of our journey. Unfortunately, the bow camera's just gone off. Having been filming for about 3 hours now, it's stopped, which is a great shame. We're coming up to a winding hole, which we won't be using. I'm intending to go to the very end where there is another winding hole for boats up to 52 feet in length. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get up there, and also we should be able to moor up there. Last time I moored here, I was just on the edge of the mooring rings. It's not very well provided for in that sense. I've just seen a sign which says temporarily closed, so we're going to have to swing around here, I think. That's going to make mooring up rather difficult. There is a boat over there though, isn't there, on that side?
Yeah, I don't know how temporary is. We'll have to go and ask if somebody who knows.
So I'm turning the boat now. This is all a bit awkward and unexpected, I have to say. Try and moor up behind us so that we can use the facilities. Looks as though they've actually closed the tow path off as well. There is one boat up there. By the wind. Yeah, the wind is blowing me. This is all very awkward. You can step off now if you feel it's safe. Sally's going to pull the boat in. We want to get up to the services that are behind. You're doing a great job. The boat I saw was the fuel boat. I'm just going to step off now and help Sally. Unfortunately, a badger set beyond this point, which Leicestershire County Council want to protect, has closed this section. I've so looking forward to going through here and to the very end where there is a turning circle, but we're not going to be able to do it. We're going to take on some water now. We will moor up at the end. I don't think we can stop here for long though, because we're going to be partly blocking the winding hole. But I would like to pop up there and show you what is up there really. But for now we're going to sort out the water and the rubbish. On this occasion I've had to run the hose right from the water point along down to the boat.
Cross over this little bridge here, do I?
That's right, yeah. Found it okay?
And a little dog.
I'm just walking down to check if there is a mooring space that we could pop into. I think this boat is on the last official space. We might be able to stop here just for a little while. Blowing up quite a bit now. Just going to see if the chap at the end is about to move off. He seems to be getting ready. He might be setting up actually. There is a space right at the end, so I'm going to move the boat down there. Might be an idea if Sally goes down and holds it for us to make sure no one else nips in. Sally, there's a space at the end. Can we quickly move the boat down there, please?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just moving the boat down to the mooring spot that I found. Very windy. I'm being blown away here. We'll stay here overnight now, which is what I wanted. Disappointing we can't get to the other end, but we will go and look at it. It's turning in now. We're just going to go and have a look at the Ashby Canal Association shop. Then after that we're going to walk up to the end of the canal where the turning circle is that I had hoped to turn the boat. This is the Ashby Canal Association Sales and Information Bureau. I call it a bureau, it's actually a shop.
No, that's your guy. My dog is in my boat and is the same breed as yours.
What you found?
Gonk crochet kit.
I'm here with Peter, who's chairman of the Ashby Canal Association, and he's going to give us a little detail about raising funds for the Gilwhisker Aqueduct appeal.
Well, the restoration of the canal from here going that way, there's about half a mile already restored, and then after that it's all hard work doing restoration. But it's complicated slightly because about a mile in that direction we have to cross a stream called the Gilwhisker Brook. And that stream is an SAC, not a triple SI, but an SAC, which is a step up from a triple SI. It's a special area of conservation. Originally the canal went over it on a masonry aqueduct, but that was demolished many years ago when the canal was closed, and since then there's been 6 meters of mining subsidence. So now the aqueduct which we build across there is quite high off the ground, and we have plans for that. We know exactly what we want to do. It's 16 meters long and way above the water, of course, now, but we've got to raise funds, which is, as ever, a struggle.
How much is it you need to raise?
We need to raise 400 odd thousand.
Really?
We have to put piling in, deep piling each side, and sit a fabricated metal trough on top of the piling and then build out either side.
Okay.
Not unlike the aqueduct across the M6 toll road, which was put in place by Lichfield and Hatherton. But we've been at this for some time, and part of our fundraising efforts are by selling named bricks to members and the public, anyone who is interested, who we can persuade to take an interest. The bricks are, in fact, that's a view of the aqueduct, an artist's impression. This is a local road going nearby. There's the Gilwhisky stream, and the aqueduct is way up there. And it is in fact still possible to see the, not on here, but on the ground, to see the masonry foundations where they were broken off on the original aqueduct.
That's very interesting. Thank you for telling me all about that.
These bricks will be built into the approach road to the aqueduct in perpetuity. An inscribed brick costs £100, and for that you can have 17 characters on both of two lines. We're doing very well, actually. We've raised, does it tell us how much?
It tells us £67,000.
Yes, that's how much we've raised.
That's really good, isn't it?
And we're into the
That's
70s
really good.
now.
Oh, that's excellent. Well done.
So,
yeah.
Anyone interested, we have the forms. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Many thanks to Peter for explaining about the aqueduct appeal. I think it's a great idea to have your name on a brick. So start saving those pennies and make them up to £100, and please support the Ashby Canal Association. They need your help. The other thing, of course, is that the Canal Association have a shop here where they sell all sorts of things. And all they ask for is a donation. So there's plenty here to look at. Thank you for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed this instalment of our cruise. In the next and final episode, Sally and I walk up to the end of the canal and later sum up our cruising experience. Until then, look after yourselves, your friends and families. Take the utmost care in whatever you're doing. Bye for now. Take care, everyone. Bye.